Hello, good viber. How are you doing today? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, enjoy spreading these vibrations to the planet, then my friend, you're in the right place, mi amigo. You know, hit the subscribe button to officially join the Good Vibes Delivery family. But without further ado, fam, I want to thank you for being here. We have a special pick a card reading. We are going to be looking into love messages. Ooh, I know, so juicy. I don't know if I've ever done a love messages reading on my channel. I may have, you know, prove me wrong and look in the pick a card playlist to see, but I'm very excited nonetheless to do today's love messages in honor of Valentine's Day coming up. We're just going to be looking at love messages. This could be from a specific person, this could be from another being from another place, okay? This could be to yourself. I'm very excited though to see what is going to come out in today's pick a card reading. And without further ado, fam, let's look at the two options we have here. Of course, we have these cards I painted, and with the poems and the messages on the back, let's have group 1 here and group 2 here. Again, we have group 1. We have group 2. Allow yourself to just choose whichever side of the screen you resonate with more. If you are feeling in between, then perhaps there's a message in both of these piles for you. Without further ado, we're going to start off with group 2 and group 1. Your timestamps will be down below. Alright, hello group 1, how are you doing? So I just wanted to start off by saying, look at this card! This was really fun to paint and create. Maybe you see a word or a symbol or something in there. These are always very divinely channeled, along with the poem and the message in the back of the card. So before we even get onto the tarot, which I'm very excited, let's just read the back of the card, which is titled Want. And Want says, I want to be the one for you. I want to be your breath. For you to know my love is true, cultivated in loneliness. May this love from my heart break through and caress the soul of the one that's you. One more time, I'm going to read it. I want to be the one for you. I want to be your breath. For you to know my love is true, cultivated in loneliness. May this love from my heart break through and caress the soul of the one that's you. Ooh, okay. So there seems to be a longing in this energy when we're talking about like this love messages, that this being really is longing to have this kind of very intimate connection with you. I want to be your breath. For you to know my love is true, cultivated in loneliness. They've definitely been maybe going through a time of isolation, and there's this feeling of they yearn for you. They yearn to really see your soul and to allow themselves to be in the presence of it. They caress the soul of you. Yes, they really want to. You know, I'm getting a very gentle kind of energy. I'm getting almost a melancholic energy as well. Like, it's like they may realize that they cannot have you for various reasons. They are not allowed to be near you in the way that they are so longing for. So in this love, reading, it looks like that's the kind of energy that is really coming through. So this person it could be long distance relationship for some of you. It could literally be like another entity that cannot physically touch you or hug you, that they really want to. For you to know my love is true. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's too many cards. But first, let's look at the back of deck energy being the Emperor. Okay, so really quickly with the Emperor, we are seeing that this is a very strong, this is a very kind of masculine kind of energy I'm getting. Second. It's almost like they're not going to demand, but they more so expect. And this could also be you, if that makes sense. Either way, the Emperor for me is showing that this love connection is very solid. it is not going anywhere. It's not wavering. They see you in their future. They see creating worlds with you. They feel safe, they feel grounded, and they feel like they can express themselves with you. And they love being able to be that kind of stable being in your life. And I'm also picking up, this is you. You are very stable to them. They love your mind. They love your mind. They want to be able to express this love. It's like there's a lot of love coming through, okay, group one? So whoever these entities are, whoever these beings are, really find you to be a stable person for them to express themselves to, for them to create with and see them in their future. That's really what I'm getting here. You're very powerful manifester. You may have manifested them in your reality, but they just really love how they can feel safe with you, how they feel secure, how they, you know, they are not nervous about you leaving or anything. They love your mind. Again, they love your expression. They see you as someone who might be a little headstrong. I am getting Aries energy, but they like this kind of passion that you have. They think that you come from a grounded place. And of course, this could be vice versa. You think that they come from a grounded place, even though they might be ramming into their expression and what they are creating. Okay. What we got here? What we got here? Okay. All right. So I'm pulling out a few more cards, and we're just gonna go through it. So the Chariot, okay, the Chariot coming through for you guys. When we're talking about love, this is a balancing of the divine masculine and feminine energies, allowing you to move forward, going into a new portal of existence, quite literally. I'm seeing that this being believes that you are their yin to their yang, or their yang to their yin. There you are, that balancing for them that allows them to move forward. So if they are separated from you, which I am picking up maybe a little bit, they feel like they cannot move forward without you, if that's making sense, group one. So there's definitely this feeling of balance when they are with you, this feeling of stability, as we saw with the back of deck energy being the Emperor. But there's also this you know, they need that balance, they need that harmony, and I'm seeing that emotionally it keeps them in check. Emotionally, it is helping them stay grounded and be able to express themselves in a way which is calm, cool, and collected and grounded. Okay, so they want to share more of what's on their mind, more of things that they might have been hiding. They want to be able to move forward with you. There is this feeling of balance where they really do see you as their divine masculine or divine, you know, feminine, their divine counterpart, and they want to move forward in this portal of creation with you. Wow. Like the Chariot also, to me, I'm just picking up on so much emotional energy. They may be very empathetic to your emotions and pick up on how you are feeling, or maybe you vice versa. But they really do see you as this divine counterpart, and they need you. I'm saying this because this is what's coming through. They need you to move forward is what I'm hearing, okay? That is what it's feeling like to me. And then we have the Hanged Man coming out with the Chariot, and I'm just wanted to address that we've literally just been talking about major arcana that's been coming out, so this could be a very significant relationship for you. With the Hanged Man being in reverse, you are able to see from their perspective on these matters, and they as well are able to see on your okay, maybe not as much, maybe it's not as vice versa, but being able to see from each other's eyes, being able to walk in each other's shoes, I am getting that message pretty clearly with the Hanged Man. I'm also feeling like you have put yourself in a standstill, or they have put themselves in a standstill. They might not believe that they're able to achieve or connect with you in this way, so they've quite literally hung themselves upside down, but they don't want you to know that they have stopped themselves or bound themselves for the time being to allow their perspective to change, which is why I feel like it's coming from the not the upright. Well, he looks upright, but it's in the reverse. So there's this feeling of a skewed perception, if you will, and attempts to make things right. And this could be, of course, take it as you will and however it resonates with you, but this could be someone is, you know, they're trying to understand where they have gone wrong or where this division may have come from, and they're looking from, you know, what they did from your eyes, or they're attempting to, and they really, I feel like there is a standstill though. Again, there is like this feeling of yearning, or this feeling like they've tied themselves here to this, and I don't know why this wanted to come out, but you know, they might like to play with the ropes as well. Anyways, moving forward, there really does seem to be this understanding or this enlightenment that comes from allowing them to see from your perspective and vice versa. And this is creating more purity and grounding in the relationship. So love, love, love. But they definitely want to see things through your eyes. They want to see what you see. They want to be able to really move forward with you, and so they're doing whatever is necessary so that they can really be that, you know, stable foundation for this love to grow. Okay, so moving on, we also have the Six of Cups here, along with the Hierophant. So for me, this is showing that you guys may have known each other from a past life, from a past childhood. This could be from childhood friends. There seems to be this connection. You guys, this is not your first time, you know, being with this being in a loving relationship or love. You know, this is not the first time they have expressed their love to you. I'm getting this could be in, if you believe in past lives, this, you know, you've met this being before in a past life, or quite you've grown up with this being around you. I'm also getting imaginary friends that are coming through, but there's just like this feeling of the past playing a big role into what is happening now. And with the Hierophant, I said Hierophant, but I meant the Hermit, okay, but Hierophant, okay. With the Hermit Hierophant 5 change, there's a feeling with the Hermit out here being, what, 9, that you have isolated yourself, or they have isolated themselves from this memory, as well as possibly not wanting to revisit what happened in the past. There seems to be some kind of energy that I'm getting with the past that you have grown away from, and this could also include moving away from them. This could also have something to do with them wanting to understand your perspective more, and if this is a loved one or an ex-lover, this could be them trying to understand where they went wrong in the past, and actually taking that time out where they look in themselves and they try to see from your eyes where they had gone wrong, because I'm getting that they want you to know that their love is true and they want to ground into a pure loving relationship with you. This could also just be coming from a place of a past where you felt very lonely in the past, quite literally. Like, I am definitely getting that. There's just this really deep feeling of loneliness that was lurking, and you know, this could be them trying to look for an escape, or not even an escape as much as just someone that they can enjoy their time with, like they may have been able to in the past. I'm also getting, but either way, there just seems to be an aging of this love. Like, this is not the first time you have felt this kind of love from this being. This is not the only time. This is something that you have felt before in a younger, you know, soul growth part of your life, but right now it seems that you're going through almost like a dark night of a soul, I want to say, but more so like the loneliness is really cultivated in loneliness. This is how you are able to, or they are able to really allow themselves to express that love so purely, because they've spent so much time alone and reminisced on the past. And they're trying to, you know, see you from that perspective, that light, where they can see what's going on in your head, and they can move forward because they see you as that divine counterpart for them. They see you as vital for their evolution, for them to move forward, for them to emotionally be in a grounded and balanced place. And we are going to be looking a little bit at the Fool over here. And so the Fool for me is really showing that we have, it's in reverse. So this is showing me that this is not the first time again. The Fool knows what they're doing in the reverse, but they've also kind of fallen off the cliff. So this person could be head over heels for you, quite literally is what I'm seeing with the Fool in reverse. This person could, you know, I'm just getting with the Six of Cups, like they might have experienced this before, or maybe this kind of love just really hit them into the part where they just remembered a past memory or something in the past, something with childhood. Like I'm getting the example of sometimes when you grow up and you pick up on certain characteristics in your parents that you see in your lovers, or you want to see in your lovers, and it doesn't really matter what's going on. Those are just the things that you're attracted to for whatever reason. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this, okay? And it could be something like that, but something, you know, that you developed with, that, you know, for you as a child growing up, that was your definition of love, and this being may possess it, or you may possess it, and this being sees it, and they just really fell down immediately, like they just fell off that cliff. That is how I'm really seeing it with the Fool out here, you know, in reverse. They have a very pure intention. They're coming from a grounded place, but not really that grounded, because they're just falling and they're really relying on their expression to help them. But that's really what I'm seeing here. One more card. Thank you. So the last card that we have here is a Wheel of Fortune, and can I just acknowledge that only 1 out of your 7 cards were not major arcana. So there's a lot of significance happening here, and I'm getting, again, the Wheel of Fortune being number 10, and you have the Hermit, which is number 9. There is just this progression, and you also have 6, 7, 10, and 12. And 4. So there's just this progression, and you're ending off with the Wheel of Fortune. And for me, this is showing that not only is it a part of life, this is almost like I get a roller coaster, like literally I just saw a roller coaster, like up and down, like their heart might be going up and down, your heart might be going up and down, their emotions, your emotions up and down. They were at a place where they were really balancing their Merkaba, and I think that this has something to do with the attraction of your energy bodies coming together from a soul resonance in the past. But I'm also getting with the Wheel of Fortune that this takes time, and all things in divine timing. I'm really getting that. All things in divine timing, and this being is here to help you learn something that you may have forgotten. You look at all these little beings reading books, they are learning something, they go educating themselves, okay? There might be some, you know, with the snake over here, some balance again in the sexuality, and with the orange and the red and the yellow, there's just this very powerful transformation that can take place as time allows itself to shift. I'm really getting that they feel very lucky, they're very fortunate. Like, sure, they're falling down the cliff, but if they were to fall down the cliff, it would be like they fall into a lake with all these beautiful mermaids full of gold and treasure, and they're just like, oh wow, this is so fortunate, okay? But you know, on the other hand, I'm also getting they might just fall down and have to take some time to really think about their actions and spend some time alone, which is also very fortunate, and allowed them to activate something in their energy body, something with self-worth, something with grounding that really helped them and their soul evolve. So again, with this being you, I just wanted you to know that you're very lucky and very fortunate to have this kind of loving connection, you know, whether you're on the giving or receiving end, that this is a very divinely timed and very fortunate kind of connection that is meant to teach you a lot about your own soul and your own growth. So with that being said, this is the message that I'm really getting for you, group 1. And if you like today's video, you can press a thumbs up right now so I know so. I am so thankful again for you being here, fam, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste. That is so insane. Again, like, I cannot believe that you have literally all these cards, all of these major arcana cards that have flown out. I have to take a breath. If you're watching this, you're weird. No, I'm just joking. Okay, let's start your reading in a few seconds. No, not yet. Okay, how are you doing today, group 2? So, this is your card. Your card is titled Seed. And Seed says, open tender, receive my no, drop the seed down under way below. Cannot see it yet, but soon will show, of a seed once planted that begins to grow. Beautiful. Let's read it again. Seed says, open tender, receive my no, drop the seed down way below. Cannot see it yet, but soon will show, of a seed once planted that begins to grow. Beautiful. And this is the painting that came out for you, and it just kind of reminds me of the seed too, so I love it. So wonderful. Group 2, I'm very excited to see what love messages would like to come out for today's reading. Okay, this could be you, this could be a divine counterpart, this could be an entity. Really does it could be a lot of things. So, you know, set an intention for who this being, these love messages are coming from or for. And let's see, so the 8 of Swords has already decided to hop out first thing. So I'm already getting that there is this, maybe this restrictive kind of mindset that's been going on in this relationship. Lord. Okay. Wow. Tower. Okay, so back of deck energy being the Tower. Do not panic, do not fear, but there is something lurking here. That is what I'm getting. Now, what does that mean? Now, this seed that has been planted, how do you view it? Drop the seed down way under below. Cannot see it yet, but soon will show it. I think the seed is showing, okay? What did you plant? What kind of mindsets? What you've been planting in your soul, okay? In your soul garden. Because it looks like it's about to show, and this is going to allow your love to grow. And we're talking about love messages. This is a love reading right here, so we won't be talking about love messages. You know, this, to me, I'm just getting like, did you go through a breakup? Did, like, someone's ego get hurt? Like, what's going on out here, group 2? It really looks like there's a dramatic shift happening. This could also be on your own perspective of love and how you see yourself worthy to be loved or show love to others. I'm really getting that the divine has been orchestrating some things that may be shaking up your normal daily routine on how you receive or perceive love. Okay, but things are definitely growing. Those seeds that you've been planting, if I were to describe this, this is like when they break out, okay? And the Queen of Swords just really wants to show through. So you guys really, your words are very powerful. They're also, they can be kind of manipulated is what I'm getting as well, okay? Just keeping that, just saying that out there, you know, just saying that out there, you know, don't shoot the messenger. So with that being said, I am getting the 8 of Swords and the Tower being the back of deck energy. You guys are breaking through, so this is a really beautiful thing. Breakthrough with love, breakthrough with relationships. This could be you realizing like, oh wait a second, I can just walk forward and the swords aren't gonna hurt me. This could be realizing that you had this like idea of maybe how love was, how you're supposed to receive love, all of these things about love, and they are now being taken down. We're talking again about like love messages out here. This could be like someone redefined your whole understanding of love, or you realized how much you were limiting yourself, and you know, now with the Tower, the divine is smacking that limitation away, quite literally. They're not letting you be learned helpless anymore, boo-boo. They're teaching you that there's a way out, and whether you want to leave your mental cage that you have conflicted and binded yourself to, again, I don't know what's with the rope play today, but you know, maybe you guys, you know, we're talking about love readings, maybe, you know, with the 8 of Swords being out here. but really allowing yourself to see where mentally you have been constructing or confining yourself. You feel like, I have to do this if I want anyone to love me. If you have any of those kind of mindsets where you're like, I have these conditions to be loved, I'm getting that that is going to be destroyed. Okay, if someone has been telling you like you need to do this or this or this, if you think you're worthy of my love, then I want you to release that. That is total bobbycock. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's ridiculous. Okay, so 8 of Swords, really just reminding you that if you have any limitations on receiving love or giving love, if you feel like there's certain things you have to do or say or think to receive love, then release them. Okay, with the Tower out here, you're in for a surprise. And honey, does not look like it's been good for you. Might be an air sign with all of these swords, okay, out here. But looking deeper, we see with the 9 of Swords that you guys have been going through it, okay? It's been rough. You might have a lot of sleepless nights. You might be thinking about that person, or that person might be thinking about you. You might be antagonizing over the ideas and thoughts in your head of what you have to do. And it's like, they want me to think of this in my future, but I don't see this in my future, if that makes sense, okay? That's really what I'm getting here, okay? And this could be, take it as it resonates, okay? Really take it as it resonates. Take it vice versa if it seems that way. But I'm really getting that this idea that it's like, I don't see myself doing that in the future, but that's what you want, and if that's what I have to do for love, I guess I have to get over this antagonizing, this horrible dread feeling that I have, and bury my communication is kind of what I'm getting. So there has been definitely this kind of burying of communication, and I might say this a lot, you need to speak up, you need to see where you're going, where your future is headed, because here we have Judgment, okay, coming in with the 9 of Swords. Judgment being number 20 being all about clarity. It's all about being able to renew yourself in a relationship, being able to see clearly what you once may not have been able to perceive with the same people, whether or not you believe. With Judgment, I'm getting that maybe you feel really, really like you cannot express your love because it won't be received. Like, people are going to judge you because of how you express your love. And this has been causing a lot of sleepless nights, restlessness. It's been causing a lot of antagony. Is that a word? Let me just calm down. Antagonizing over, I don't want people to judge me, I just want to be loved, I don't see this in my future, yet people will judge me if I don't say it, maybe it's in my future. These are just some of the things I'm getting. This kind of love, honey, it might be a little toxic, okay? It might be, those kind of set rules that people put in place when they say, like, I will not love you unless you do this, I don't think you're worthy of love unless you do this. And you might be feeling like, my mind is destroyed, like this person is destroying my will to live, quite literally. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up here, okay? It's kind of harsh, but I want you to know that Judgment is coming, and you don't have to worry about being judged, hon. You just need to be you and have fun, okay? Because with the Tower being out here, Judgment is going to be opening their eyes as well as your eyes to any kind of miscommunication, any kind of misjudgment, and really allowing yourself to break free of this learned helpless or these old limiting beliefs that you had. Really allowing your angels and other beings, like this could be a family of angels, I'm really getting that there are beings that want to love you unconditionally, that want to show you the truth and clarity of your heart. And this might be really, like, these are so different energies. This is such a juxtaposing kind of energy. Like, right now your ego and soul are on 2 different planes, my friend, but they're going to come together, and when they do, it's going to be your world is going to be rocked a little bit, is really what I'm getting. Okay, so moving forward, we have the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. So again, lots of swords energy here. The Two of Swords is reminding us that we have a choice, okay? We can always choose. It's also reminding us that we have the ability to make the right choice. Listen to your intuition. That is what the Two of Swords is reminding you. Always listen to your intuition. And with the Page of Swords, we are seeing that you are going in with your intuition. You're also coming from a heart-centered place, and you're moving quickly. You are analyzing what is going on in your relationship, what is going on in this love, and you are allowing yourself to just take a little space to really see, like, is this the kind of love that I want to receive, or am I, you know, able to choose something that I think I am more deserving of, that really embodies my heart, and my expression more, that I can ground into. You're grounding into making that decision that is best on behalf of you as well as the other party, but really making sure, you know, your heart feels good doing it. Again, this is such an interesting, I know we're talking about love messages, okay? This could also mean the person is feeling kind of conflicted. They might have another option that they're thinking about, and you might come off as a little defensive or witty, I should say, clever, you know, I'm not gonna say smart ass, okay? But there's just this kind of energy, you know, where you are making a decision, or they are making a decision, and this is for you to really find that kind of love embodiment that allows you to express yourself fully in all of your beautiful, fun little quirks, okay? So that's really what I'm seeing out here, fam, okay? There's a lot of subconscious stuff that's going on, so you might be realizing more about, you know, what's been going on in your mind as it comes to light, as you're making this decision to walk away from this kind of learned, helpless, pre-programmed idea of love, is what I'm getting, okay? We breaking out of that old love mindset. We walking into some unconditional love, like as unconditional as this whole family chilling naked in the river, or just relaxing, waving at an angel that's coming out with a trumpet that they are blowing, that is showing from the firmaments of heaven and heaven that there is no need to be afraid. There is no need to be ashamed. Just love yourself all the same. Okay, now let me go on. Okay, because we have 2 more cards to look at, but it's just this feeling of you are getting this another level of unconditional love, my friend, that is coming your way, that is knocking your socks off, that you may not have seen before, but it does require you to really look, you know, at those sleepless nights and identify where the judgment, where the cause was coming from. What choice are you going to make that allows yourself to break free of these old limiting ideas and beliefs and communication that was going on, that inner dialogue in your mind? Because we have the Page of Rods out here, and the page again is, you got 2 pages, okay? Swords and rods. Not only are you cutting off all of those old limits, those things that were making you feel like trash. I don't even want to say trash, just like distraught and down and lost, like all hope was lost, feeling like you're trapped. You know, not only are you cutting that off with this page, but you're also tapping into this new energy, this new self-confidence, this fire inside of you, if you will, this kind of energy that allows you to really express yourself and come from a creative way. I'm also getting that you guys, your voice might be a little sexy, okay? I just wanted you to know. But there's just this feeling of fire that is flowing from you with your words, that you are calling out these demons, you're calling out these things that you've been distraught about, you've made your decision, you're moving towards what really brings fire in your heart. And this being is, they're going towards what brings that fire in their heart. And we end the reading with the Lovers, which, what better card to end the reading off when we're having a love reading than the Lovers, because this to me is showing that you are moving towards, you are speaking that love into existence, that same angel that had to call you out on your bullshit, I mean your learned helpless response to love, is now allowing this love to come through as you more embody this self-confidence in expressing yourself from a place of joy and a place of really passion. And this is allowing this new love to come into your being, okay? Again, so much air energy. You could be a Gemini, a Libra, I don't remember all of them, okay? Don't come at me in the comments. Just let me know in the comments if you are an air sign. You don't have to be, obviously, but again, this is like very powerful group to just end off your reading, that you are, you know, expect you to feel this kind of passion within you, or this being that really loves you very much, to come off very fiery, very strong, to shake your world quite literally, to make you question how you were receiving love and how you were communicating with love, how it was making you feel, because I have a feeling that you might have had a fear of attachment, a fear of being emotionally rejected, and that caused you to kind of hide yourself in a way as well, feel kind of defensive, but allowing yourself to make that decision to speak from this place of passion, to speak from this place of confidence as you attract this lover into your life, as you attract more love in all forms towards you, so that you can embrace it, okay? Because that's really what I'm seeing here, group 2, okay? That's really what I'm seeing here. Aquarius is another air sign, but yeah, you guys might have had a fear of intimacy, or what's the others, stuff like that. But there's really this calling where your world is going to be shaken, okay, as you continue to speak what you're passionate about, as you continue to just express yourself, you know, share these messages. You are attracting this beautiful love that is here to show you, like, bam, you good, okay? You good, my homie. You a-okay. You might feel really distraught right now. You might feel really kind of limited in that mind, but I am praying that this reading help break some of those binds so that you can really rewind back in a time where you understood that you were always unconditional love. You come from the source of love, and that it is here for you to receive here and now. Allow yourself to just speak it out loud, and it is so. This is really beautiful though when we're talking about a love reading, okay? Think about where that limited mindset may be. Allow yourself to choose to use your words more carefully so that you are able to express what you're passionate about and what you enjoy speaking about, and attract that love and show that love to other people, okay? So without further ado, group 2, I really do hope that this resonated with you, and if it did, leave, you know, comments down below. Let me know what parts and what's going on in your life, okay, fam? I love connecting to you guys that way. With that being said, you know already, you can press the thumbs up, and you can book me for a reading if you want. Email me or DM me on Instagram for that, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you. Namaste.